And that reflection in the mirror, you have to control that reflection in the mirror. That's how you start your day. Leave your house feeling like, okay, I can fight. I've established the mentality to fight. And that all that comes from working out. It's not just from, you can't find that in the office. Well, my morning routine is every day I get up at night. Every single day. That's why I hate that the most. So that is where
we share that feeling.
Yes, I hate that the most. So you have to do something that sucks every day. Because why? Once you overcome the suck, now you're powerful. You've overcome yourself already. So now you're ready to battle. I go to the gym about 4 times a week. But my biggest thing I do is my nighttime routine. I stretch anywhere from 2 to 4 hours every night for the last 5. It used to be a lot longer than that. And I talk about in my book why I started doing this thing. I had, through my whole life, as you see, I'm using a fight or flight muscle. I was under severe stress as a child, growing up, my job, whatever. A lot of stress. Just sitting down right now, we're all using our psoas muscle, your hip flexor muscle. And I give you a 2-second on that. That muscle is attached to your T12. And about 5 or 6 years ago, I got really good. Doctors are giving me all kind of hormones. Take this, take this, take this. And it's in the book real good, so I won't go deep into it now. But I laid back and I literally said, I'm dying. The doctors can't figure out what's wrong with me. That test was coming back fine. I said, I can't even run a block. I went from 205 miles, I can't run a block. I'm in my bed, sitting there. And I started realizing I had these humongous knots on my hip flexor and back in my head. And I said, it's done. So I started slowly stretching out. I couldn't do anything. Over a period of a couple of years, I got off this medication, that medication. I was on like 15, I was on several medications, not on one. And honestly, what I believe, and said this is what happened to me. I was literally so tight, I was cutting off blood supply in different places in the organs. The more I opened up the body, so now I can run the 830 mile on a training run, to now running 17 to 70 mile training run. Same heart rate. And it's not because I'm training any different, it's just because my body's opening up, it's how more blood flow. So every night I stretch out, and it's truly, I see wound this whole fucking time. Like, I couldn't sit in this chair for this long. I'm like, I gotta get out of here, man. Maybe I go. It's totally changed my whole perspective of life. It's changed everything. So stretching out, yoga, all those things, has put me in a whole different state of mind. And I'm helping us in my life, really interesting. Unreal how much time you waste during the day. And watching on these fucking computers, phones, Instagram, back and forth, whatever the fuck you call it shit nowadays. Texting and shit. We waste so much time on our little gadgets. It's unreal. And we talk about we have no time. If you really you have to take your day and write down this one day. Everything you do, write that down. And you're like, my God, I am wasting so much time on frivolous bullshit that ain't funny. I mean, it will, if it doesn't infuriate you, it should. Because there's so much time, I can't get it in. Look at your schedule, you just wasted 7 hours a day on bullshit. I mean, if you don't have an hour a day to try to get something in for yourself, I guarantee everybody can find an hour.
Discovery is reporting for duty.
Are you in around? They seem to pull off.
To do something that might get us from
It's another early morning. Every morning, every day of our lives, we have choices to make. You have a choice to stay in bed, to say, "Come on, you
computer warriors, trolls, haters. I read your messages on those videos I put up with me on my crutches. Didn't get my knees ready. You were happy I was injured. You're also happy because you thought I'd never run again. All that shit I told you, attacking your friends. It's you, Loki. You see a 1 minute video about me. You know how hard I trained, how I lived, the dedication I put to my life. So I'm in control. Maybe it's the fact that you're at home, lazy, with no discipline or dedication. Maybe you're jealous. Who knows? But guarantee this. I'll be back there than ever. You at home.
This is the way that you can keep balance and sane,
Right.
and keep a good grip on who you are.
Period. And like there's a quote that was said, I don't know who said it, but it was a great quote. This guy said, going into combat, going into war, out of the 100 men that go into war, 10 shoot and be there. 80 of them are just targets. 10 do most of, or 9 do most of the fighting. 1 is a warrior. And it's a true quote to life. I saw it going to train, I saw it everywhere I went. There's so many people who just show up in life that shouldn't even be around. And there's few people who do all the work. I wanted to be part of that 9, and I'm working toward being that 1. And that's just how I live my life.
Now, what are you doing with your life these days?
Right now, I keep the same, I'm very routine. I get up every morning, I run, I go to the gym, and then at nighttime I stretch out. I'm just trying to develop a business, costing me a lot of money trying to do that. I'm just getting out. I'm an introvert, so I never want to get on social media. I'm not big on that. I'm big on being with yourself. I believe all these cameras and phones, and it takes you away from the most powerful thing in the world, which is your mind. So I try hard to continue to grow that. I'm trying to break a record again. I'm trying to cross Death Valley as fast as possible, top of Mount Whitney. And I'm constantly trying to put goals in front of me, but the biggest thing is I'm trying to find more of myself. And the only way I can find more is to silence the world out as much as I can, because it's getting busier every day. It's getting faster. And the faster it gets, the more you are missing who the f you are. So I trap my own mind a lot and say, look, man, I put my phone away, I put it away, and I go dark. I go dark a lot, and it's because I have to find out. I'm on a journey of life.
Let's go, baby.
And we all have a different journey. And I want to be in my defined box. And I believe your spirit lives forever. It has to. It's too powerful. No way in hell that thing just dies when you die. I want to be able to look back on my life when I'm all dead and be so proud of myself forever. This is all privilege to me. I want to be forever proud of who I was as a man and change who I used to be. The liar, the insecure guy, the guy who could, whatever. I want to be proud. If I died now, if I die at 8, 90, 100, I'm going to look at myself proud of myself.
Don't you think that also what we're saying that because you've gone through so much struggle, you appreciate happiness, true happiness? Do you appreciate discipline because you weren't disciplined? Do you think you appreciate the hard work you put in because you used to be doing?
Yes, I appreciate self-discipline.
Yes.
I never had, and the crazy thing about, you say that, I didn't have a month to wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning and say, hey, you got your machine. I had no trainer. I didn't have a nutritionist. It was the self-discipline that I had to survive, to not survive, I was weak, to thrive. No one said, hey man, you're 297 pounds, man. I'm help, hey man, you're not smart. I'm gonna help you out. I had to work at all this. I had to overcome, and self-discipline is everything. And if you don't have it, I have to look at you. I know you're capable of more. It's not discipline so much for me. It's all on you. It's all on you. The self part is what's big. We need someone to hold people accountable. That's man. We count on people too much to get us it. And we look to our right, we look to our left, we're looking for help. And if you can build that self, you can build that total accountability in oneself. And it's not about being selfish. I'm trying to create a better me So hopefully people who are hearing this are taking it the right way and can say, I can run a mile. Anybody run 205 miles, do 4,000 meters. It ain't hard. It doesn't matter. I want you to see how far you can go. And that's all about yourself. And that's where it all comes from.
Well, listen, I guarantee you've already done that. What you experienced from watching a television show and what got you out the door, what got you to sort of take the first steps to change your life, what you experienced by watching Rocky, what you experienced, those moments of inspiration, those are critical for people. They need to know that someone's done something, that's greater than what they could imagine themselves doing, when they want to step towards trying to be better. That inspiration is gigantic, and sometimes it comes across as corny. You know, people read too much of it online. It drowns out. You lose the meaning gets lost. I mean, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there that are pretending that they're trying to offer up inspiration or a true, honest account of their experiences. But really, what they're trying to do is say something that's going to get likes. Right? You know, they're trying to say things they think people are going to go, yeah, double high five. Right. You know, there's a thing that people are doing where they're just trying to get social credit.
That's it. That's what social media is, man. I'm gonna paint you the picture of my fake life.
Right.
I paint you a picture of my real life.
Yeah.
Period. Like it or not, man.
But that real life is fuel for people.
Right.
It's fuel for me. I mean, I love that. I live off of it. There's a lot of people that I follow online, and you're one of them, that I can get something out of that. I could watch a short clip of you talking. I'm sure clips of this podcast, people are going to play these clips and go for crazy content.
Right. I hope so.
Yeah, you don't even have to hope. It's going to happen.
It's good. It's good.
What is this business you're doing?
Well, it's my own. Goggins LLC. Basically, I'm investing in myself. And I hope that this story can change somebody. Not me, because it ain't about me. And I try to be as real as I can, because we're all suffering in this world. We're all hurting. And I try to take away all titles you want to give me, let you know that I did not come from that. I try to be so authentic and so real about my own insecurities, my own faults. This is being a person. I'm not the best at anything. I'm not gifted. And it's all about share that message with people. It's all about, you know, I speak to other people, and that's what I do now.
How are you doing it as a business?
I do motivational speaking, but you know, right now I'm not really doing it. I'm just trying to build the brand as authentic as possible. I don't want to do it too fast, because my biggest fear in life is people can read right through another. I do that all the time. Like, a lot of people have these great quotes, and they mass produce. I can't mass produce something, man.
Right.
And they have these great quotes and shit, but are you living that much? What you just quoted, and how powerful it may sound, are you getting up every morning? You're not working out. Are you really getting up after you just talking to motivate people?
Right.
And I don't want to be that guy.
Or you talk.
Exactly. And I'm gonna make this big money over here at the side. That's why I make a lot. And they talk it, and they're authentic. Like, it's gone.
Right.
They're not authentic at all, man. You know,
Right.
it's all this.
Right.
And I read it, I was like, man, this guy, boom,
Right.
man, go wake up, get after it, live what you're saying, and then it comes. People can see. When I talk, the reason I talk so dispassionate, because I'm reliving my life. I'm reliving this morning when I got up. I didn't want to do that. I'm reliving everything I did, and I can't speak to you like all calm. It sucks. It sucks, man. So whenever I start talking about, like, after this podcast, you'll see, man, God, you're so calm right now. What the f is wrong with you? I'm not going back through that. Man. I'm not going back through the suffering that it took to become who I am today. So I'm slowly trying to build this brand to the point where I can slowly, hopefully, make people from motivated to driven, because motivation is crap. People right now, maybe listening, they be motivated to go run. If it's cold somewhere where they're at, a lot of us shut that door, go back inside. That's motivation. It comes and goes as how you feel. If you and your wife are good, if you and your kids are good, if you're good at work, you're motivated. I like the mother whose life is imploded. Ain't got in life. It says, still got to get after you, man. Was about. So that's when you move from motivation to driven to obsessive. And I want people to realize once you get to this portion of it over here, driven to obsessive, I had to become sick. God made me sick. And I couldn't run. I couldn't push anymore. So I had a lot of time to think about my life. And I never reflected back. Reflection is where you find peace. I never reflected back on where I came from, all the things I overcame. You have to slow your life down enough to respect what you've done for yourself. All the things you've done. So to find peace, you need reflection. You need a lot of reflection. Go back through and respect the journey. So through there you find your peace. Now, to go back to the suffering part of life after you find peace, it's important because why? You can't ever think you survive. You must always be growing. Like right now, I'm talking about the black and white issue, gay, lesbian, issue. There's so much growth in that. There's so much growth in going back to school, going back to get more education, learning another culture, learning. It's just about constantly immersing yourself in something that you're just not comfortable with. Mm-hmm. It's not about running a lot of miles. It's not about, going back to this hard, like doing all these different challenges physically. A lot of the hardest challenges are mental challenges. Or like to be a better person. Like, for instance, I'll talk to you about the other day, I just figured out a race issue. But hey, man, I gotta be honest with you, man. Like, I was born hating black people. And he goes, hey, he goes, are you going to take this conversation? What's up, man? Because you're my mentor. And I have to tell you, because, I grew up calling black people. And he goes, and he looked at me and I hope that you don't hate me. I mean, encourage you. I respect you more now than today. I know who you are, and I respect you. Because you walk up to me and tell me this, that I'm your mentor, and you're going to start crying to me. Because for 30 years of your life, you made black jokes, called black people, and then calling me, and I'm talking to a black man who was called for more times like you're telling me that you don't hate me now. You are now my mentor. That's growth. That's the suffering. That's part of the maturing of life that I'm talking about. So that's the going back and trying to always fix yourself. You're not always fixed. Through finding peace, you're proud of yourself. It doesn't mean that you're totally fixed and you're all good and everything is great and now arrived and you're comfortable. No, man. It means that you're proud of yourself. But if being proud of yourself, take that time to and that's that going back. The time going back. I came home and I talking real shit. I sat down and I gave up. I said, this ain't going to happen. I got to lose 106 pounds and I can't even go a quarter of a mile. I started being able to take negatives and be happy. And this whole, I say what if a lot, it sounds corny and it sounds weak, but it's true. One of the recruiters said there's not many black Navy SEALs. I was the 36th African American SEAL in history. He said over 7 years. Because of I mean, people imagine it's true, it's true. And so I was like, man, what's brilliant would be that I'm trying to be friends with people, insecure ass, can overcome it. And that what if mentality, like that dreamer mentality, just would always fuel me. It would just fuel me, man. What if I can be a SEAL, man? What if I can go from running a quarter mile, now I run 205 miles? What if I can go? What if I can go and what if, how would that feel if I'm graduating? Can I look at the graduation thing I was talking about, 224, like the video I sat down and watched?